Parshas Vayeseh. Beginning of the Parsha. So, Vayeseh Yaakov mi Beersheva vayelech Harana. It's a famous Rashi. Rashi says that what's Vayeseh? Why does it say Vayeseh? That Yaakov left Beersheva. Why, he's the only person who left Beersheva? No, that it's come to tell you that Yitzias Tzadik Mina Makom Osa Roshem. Very strange. There are other places in the Torah where the Torah tells us already earlier that people left from one place and go to another place. So why only by Yaakov does the Torah, the Chazal tell us, Vayetze Yaakov, there's something special because he left the place. Why the drush over here? The other places where people left. It says Avram left the place also. Yitzchak left the place. Why don't you make the drush over there? Furthermore, comes to a place where Yifgad b'makom, and it says, Vayikach me'avnei makom. He takes from some of the stones of the place, Vayosem mirashasav, and he puts it around his head. Says Rashi, what did he do? He puts it like a little wall around his head because he was scared of the animals. I never understood this, Rashi. What are you talking about? It's a medrash, right? The animals will only attack your head. They're not going to attack your body. What does it help to put a little bit of a wall around your head, besides the fact that they can't walk over the wall? I mean, what are we talking about? It doesn't make sense. I've never understood what's pshat, that the mi'avnei ha'makom is to protect them from chayas rose. What's the pshat? Okay? And then he dreams, and after the dream he says, Achein yesh Hashem b'makom hahu, vayikat Yaakov, v'achein yesh Hashem b'makom hazeh, v'anochi lo yadati. I don't understand. Any 6-year-old kid, you ask him, where's Hashem? Hashem's everywhere, right? Yaakov Avinu says, Hashem is here. Good morning, Hashem's everywhere. What do you mean, Achein yesh Hashem b'makom hazeh? What are you trying to say? Furthermore, it says that he took the stone that he put on his head and he made it a matzeva. Why does Dafka take that stone? You want to make a matzeva? Take a matzeva. Why does Dafka be the stone? So I think that perhaps if shots like this. Oh, and by the way, he calls it Beis Elokim. Why is it called Beis Elokim and not Beis Hashem? Chooses Beis Elokim, not Beis Hashem. And also, the Pasuk says that originally it was Luz, and now he calls it Vayeseh. This also is a chiddush. What's he trying to tell us? So I think perhaps the pshat's like this. The Pasuk is the beginning gives us the hint to understand this whole parsha. Vayetze Yaakov mi Beersheva, vayelech Harana. They're two different things. Usually, it could have said, Vayetze Yaakov Beersheva Harana. But it doesn't say that. Now we know, 14 years in between, Yaakov stopped off in Beis Shem Ve'ever. They're two separate things. There's a Vayetze and there's a Vayelech. Say Chazal, so why is the Vayetze mentioned? That's what we darshan. There's a statement being made about leaving. Going, that's a new story. Why? Why is it that it's a new story? The answer is because Yaakov left Beersheva because he was running away from Esau. But the emes is that going to Haran was not necessarily going to save him. And Yaakov Avinu is very, very, very unsure. He goes to learn 14 years Yeshiva Shem Be'ever because I don't know what's in front of me. I don't know what's going to be. I don't know how things are going to be. I better go and fortify myself. And even then, I don't know if Esau is going to catch me, not going to catch him, what's going to be. Well, even after 14 years, right, later, even after another 20 years, he still doesn't know. He's full of doubt. And that's what happens when he puts the stones around his head. It's like, the stork puts its head in the sand, and then nothing will happen, right? The trouble is coming, so I put my head in the sand, I won't see it. The answer is, Yaakov understands, the problem is with me. I'm not sure. I'm closing off around me because I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do, right? Objectively, right? The fact that I'm so unsure, that's why I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of animals. I'm scared of Vayeseh. I'm scared of what's going to happen. Who am I going to meet? What's going to be? Yaakov Avinu is unsure. The Avnei HaMakom is a symbol. It's to Yaakov symbolic. I'm closing myself off. I'm not looking around because I don't know what to look at. I'm not sure what's going to be. I'm very unsure. And then he, and then when he wakes up, what he says, Achein yesh Hashem b'makom hazeh. What he's saying is that, you know what? I knew that there's Ashras Hashchina. I knew that the Rebbeinu Shalom is with us. In the house of my father Yitzchak Avinu. He's Kodesh Kodashim. The yeshiva, Shem V'Ever. But here I'm going out into the big world, where I really don't know what's going to be. And again, I found the Makom of Ashras Hashchina. So, it means that the Ashras Hashchina is not dependent on specific areas where there's Makom Shechina, Makom Kodesh. Kodesh Baruch Hu is everywhere. The real intense Ashras Hashchina, just like it is by Yitzchak, it can be by me wherever I go. And now Yaakov Avinu says that Yiyeh Elokim imadi. He changes. For the rest of the parsha, he uses the Shem Elokim. Why? Because Elokim is the lashon of mida keneged mida of hashgacha pratis, right? Yud Kei Vav Kei is the intense kedusha of Hashem, right? Hashem is the master of the world. But now comes Elokim. If Hashem will be with me, meaning that I see from this experience that wherever I go, I can carry Hashem with me. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be with me, that mida keneged mida and hashgacha pratis in everything that I do, then I'm going to be able to have the security and the feeling. I know that I'm going to be able to have a different relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And therefore he chooses the stones that he put around his head. Because Dafka, those were the sign of his insecurity. And that's why this name of the city originally was Luz. Luz means confusion. It means in and out, mixed up. It becomes Vayeseh, becomes the house of Hashem. Meaning, from the confusion, I recognize Kodesh Baruch Hu can be with me, right? And that's what the lesson that Yaakov Avinu is taking from here. That Yaakov says, I see through my insecurity that the answer to it is, yes, it's true. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be. But I know that I can have a relationship with the Rebbeinu Shalom, that whatever is going to be, the Rebbeinu Shalom is there. And in that case, that's a lesson for us in life. Because in many cases, people have changes. Things happen. We don't know where we're going. We don't know how we're going. But if we go ahead and recognize, you know what? The Rebbeinu Shalom is here. The Hashgacha Pratis is with me. No matter what's doing, no matter what's happening, it may not be the Beis HaMikdash, it may not be the Beis HaMedrash. I take Hashem with me wherever I'm going. Then that is the answer to my insecurity. The answer to my insecurity is, I don't know what's going to happen. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you're with me. You're going to take care. Once I know that, then I'm able to be secure in my life to say, whatever happens, I'll be true to Rebbeinu Shalom. The Rebbeinu Shalom will be true to me.